Now we are moving to the next level. Of late, the company has identified critical issues with motor vehicles manufactured and sold in the market. In the last 1 year itself, the company has recalled more than 2 lakh vehicles owing to quality issues like faulty gearbox, issues with axle, braking systems, etc. The company was also penalized for selling vehicles which does not meet emission norms. So this is a very important point. Now students, you would have immediately analyzed, whenever the incentive is based on, I repeat, whenever you are giving incentives based on profits, naturally the workers and officials will work to maximize that profits come what may, so that they will get more. Simple. Whenever you are trying to introduce a system, you must see how that system will be impacting. So this is a question where this is a person's what they are doing, very difficult things they have forgotten. 2 lakh vehicles have come back. Quality issues are dangerous, and here everybody is looking for profits, and this is a point very important. So you must note down, 2 lakh vehicles have come back on quality issues. Second, already it is penalized for emission standards not being complied with. That means they are only in profit driven, not value driven. That is the point 1. Always, whenever you in a business, when you do, I have seen my daughter runs the business very well, administratively very strong, top she'll deal, and everybody will like her. And if you take with me, I am extreme behavior. If they do good work, immediately whatever money I have got, I will give. Otherwise, I will immediately react. And I am not able to manage administration. I realize this is my weakness. So I will tell my daughter or my wife to deal with this stuff. But I believe you pay more. But you go on paying. No, if somebody works a little late with me, immediately I will give some money. And I am not able to change. A disciplined system I am not able to get in. So I am not fit there. I am only thinking strategies. I am good there. And any big strategy I can work. But then this is a problem. So therefore, this is a very important PRP system. How are we going to use balance scorecard to understand this performance, these things? Performance related pay. The board of directors carried out an internal review of these frequent recalls and issues with the vehicles. In most of the cases, it appeared that the recall of vehicles was on account of lower quality of material and parts used. First point. That is, they want to make money, use the low quality items. Naturally, the effect is that. But they want to make big margins. They are only worried about the immediate short term. That's a point. Lower quality of materials used. Underline. A couple of critical quality and emission checks were ignored to dispatch more vehicles in a limited time, leading to higher sales and profits. See, both ones you have to note down. So always the efforts are, at any cost, let us create more profits. The board is concerned with the reputational risk with the issues related with recalls. Very important. Very important. The company was consumers' most trusted brand for last 3 years in a row. It is unlikely to win the award this year due to negative feedback from customers. The board wants to win the trust of the customers back and be profitable as well. So beautiful. Let's, before we go into solution, What is the problem that you have understood? Broadly, you will go like this, not from the top to bottom, bottom to top. What is the problem? Point number 1, 2 lakh vehicles have been returned. There are a lot of faults in manufacture. Point number 1. 2, the company is penalized. The company is penalized for selling vehicles which does not conform to the emission standards. Please note that 2 points. Problem identification. 1, please note down. During the year, 2 lakh vehicles have come back. Quality issues like faulty gearbox, braking systems, etc. Point 2, company was penalized for not conforming to emission norms. This is a hard fact. This is not an opinion. This is a fact on hand. Dangerous. What is the impact? Customers, when the goods have gone to the customer and coming back, that is a disastrous impact we have seen in total quality management. Then what is your status of this company? Last 3 years you have been winning the award. You understand, 3 years in a row, trusted brand. So it's a just now this problem came and you need to solve this. Over time you should work. So the reputational risk is identified and now the board wants win the trust of the customers and also be profitable. And actually the drafting of case study was wrongly made. He should have started with that and then told whether this PRP is the reason. That should have been the question. His drafting was not proper. And he says that the raw material was cheap quality. That is also quality problem. That is appraisal costs weak. So these people basically, PRP is nothing wrong. It's a good model. If the worker is working well, you pay him more. But you also have buck up your strength and the systems, which is basically a quality related issue, which is nothing but a quality related issue. And see the question drafting, they have to improve upon that. The institute will tell them. So you have to model the problem and then see 3-4 things they will give. Then you should identify this is because of PRP. Understand? Everything they give you, what you will answer? Okay. Now the board seeks your advice in the following aspects. State the advantages and disadvantages of using financial measure as performance measure. That is the old traditional system. Second, advise an alternative measure which includes non-financial measures as well. That means you are going to introduce balanced scorecard which comprises of the financial perspective, customers perspective, innovations and the employees. So now he is going to explain, which I have already explained. Whole problem, if you see the case study, you are very clear. Point 1, the company is doing most trusted brand for the last 3 years. 1. This year 2 lakh vehicles returned. The faults found to be bad purchasing and then emission standards not followed because the anxiety to make more profits. So is it the problem because the performance pay? Yes. But how to address that problem? By having a better checks. This should have been gone to, this problem should have been worked into the total quality management. Now we are telling that traditional method of working paying profit as the yardstick of measurement is not correct, that we all know. And now we are using the balance scorecard, looking at the performance of the company from various aspects. I still feel this case should not be included in balance scorecard. Total quality management come balance scorecard would have been a better thing. So now I am reading out the answer. What is the issue? They are asking them what is the issue. See how I have, now I will give you 3 minutes. You read the problem once again quickly, and then you yourself make up your mind. First you should build up your knowledge, not just reading and all, you will forget. How I have analyzed it, whether you can analyze better, just advise me also. Right, 5 minutes I will give you. Somebody summarize that points which I said. Same points again you tell me, so that I will be in a position to listen to you. Okay, right.